What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Your boy LB back here to give y'all my personal opinion on this J.Cole, this Little Pump video, I guess, that's going out. So, if you're on my YouTube channel, as you are right now, link will be in the description. So you can go check that video out for yourself if you ain't got a chance to check that out yet, feel what I'm saying? But my take is this. I'm actually glad that these two actually got the chance to sit down and talk about whatever issues that they might have had or thought that they had. And one thing I did think was like pretty cool when J.Cole actually said and admitted that he did become that old nigga. Like that he was kind of jaded up in his mind. He was that old nigga and he had to make us he didn't understand it and he was losing touch within himself and within his music, and he was out of touch with everything, and he had to just go back into a place where he was coming up, you feel me? And wasn't nobody, the old heads weren't trying to hear him, you feel what I'm saying? So it all kind of worked out for him in that area. But as far as Lil Pump, I really, for one, I do commend bro for taking the time to sit down with J.Cole after all the fuck J.Cole's and all this, that, and the third. Gotta commend Cuz for doing that. So, like I was saying, I don't think he really took it serious. Like, I think for him it was more of a I can't say that word, but I think it was more of a stunt. You feel what I'm saying? Publicity stunt, whatever it was. I think it was more of that for him. You feel what I'm saying? Because he's sitting there lounging, cup in hand. You know what I'm saying? Even though J.Cole was kicking back, feet up on the table, Lil Pump like really wasn't. The only time I really say I really felt Lil Pump when he was talking about his stepdad, I think at a moment we almost caught him shed a few tears there. You feel what I'm saying? But I think that's a real deep issue coming from his stepdad, and the dude is young, so he really don't have no male guidance, and all the other dudes around him, the older dudes around him, they work for him. You feel what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to respect somebody that works for you when you're that young and they're at that age, being in his mindset that he's in most of the time. I'm just putting that out there. So it's like maybe he has a lack of male guidance, a lack of something. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, you gotta, what's the word I'm looking for? You gotta take responsibility, punk. You gotta take responsibility, bruh. That's it, that's all. Because like I said, throughout the whole interview up in there, I really don't think he took anything serious. I don't think he was serious. He's asking J.Cole, like, well, when do you first think he was popping? J.Cole had to break it down, like, well, what do you mean? When I first got my record deal or when I became famous? Like, which one? He's like, both. See, and it's like, you're just still in a child's mindset, you feel what I'm saying? You haven't really ups to the grown man status of this game yet, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, you got millions of fans, millions of dollars, millions of a lot of stuff. You doing your thing, bro. But at the end of the day, like J.Cole said, what you gonna do when you not the hot nigga no more? When your style ain't what's popping no more? When you not what's it no more, and everybody else coming out to sound totally different from you is winning. Feel what I'm saying? But all in all, that's my personal takes up on that, man. And that just led me to one conclusion, really. A lot of these dudes, bro, get out in these kids' lives, man. Like, for real, show them it's something, bro. Because a lot of these dudes is lacking male role models or male figures up in their life. Like, you could take a look at, choose either one of these new age rappers that's coming out and just name one that has a older male influence in his life that's really showing him something that's not working for him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, each one teach one, bro. We gotta do better. This is a generation that's coming up. This is a generation that's gonna be with your daughter, for those of you that got kids. This is a generation that's about to be next up. You know what I'm saying? If you got kids and you really support your kids and you really want what's best for your kids, because let's be real, a lot of our parents didn't give a fuck about our future. And if they did, it was more on at least you get to see 18, and then you good. You out the door. You on your own type ish. Feel what I'm saying? But nowadays, these kids ain't got no daddies in the house, and some of them ain't got no mama. Some been raised by the grandparents all together. I mean, it's deep. Feel what I'm saying? But anyway, just my personal take on that whole J.Cole and the Lil Pump thing. Glad it happened. It needed to happen. It was good for the culture. It was beautiful for the culture. So we'll see what happens from here. J.Cole need to start that little therapy session. So, because how he did with Lil Pump, I think Tekashi 6ix9ine need to be on that. There's a few other rappers that need to be on that. But anyway, get in the comment box, like, subscribe, tell a friend to subscribe to the channel. LB for What's the Deal? 200.